Hello, people of the world. To solve a 30, 60, 90 degree triangle, I've given us a problem here. All you need to know is this information right here. Okay. John had a cake made for his brother's birthday. He made it in the shape of a triangle. He made the design of what the cake should be, but his dog chewed his paper, and he does not know anything but that it was a 30, 60, 90 degree triangle, and that the longer leg is 24. Find the other two sides fast, so John can finish the cake. Okay guys, we must do it fast. So, we can draw our triangle right here. Yeah, I know it's a bad looking triangle, but I can try again actually, one sec. I'll erase it. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. So now, let me draw the triangle again. Oh god. Okay, whatever. So, since it's a 30, 60, 90 triangle, our 90 degrees should go here. Our 30 degrees should go there. And our 60 degrees should go here. Okay, so now that we know that the longer leg is 24, we must label 24 on the figure. 24 is going to be the longer set leg. The longer leg will be this leg. What's a triangle without a name? So let's give the name A, B, and C. Since this longer leg is 24 and the opposite of 60 degrees, meaning this side, is x squared root 3, we can make this into an equation. We can say x square root of 3 equals 24. Then we can divide square root 3 on both sides. Most teachers do not like a square root on the bottom. To avoid this, you must rationalize the denominator. So, you would do this. And this shall equal to 24 square root of 3 divided by 3. The reason there's a 3 on the bottom is because a square root 3 is multiplied by itself. The square roots cancel out and 3 is left. To finish this problem, we must simplify. That means this will become 8 square root 3. So now, we have just figured out what x equals to. This is essential to the problem so we can solve for the other two sides. This side right here we've already solved for, which is this right here. Now to figure out the hypotenuse, we can either use the Pythagorean theorem, or we can do the easy way, just multiply this by 2. Both ways will work. I can show you. One second, I messed up. This will essentially become 16 square root 3. And now you found out your other two sides. 16 square root 3 and 8 square root 3. I will show you how to do it by the Pythagorean theorem. I'll be erasing all of this now, so I hope you've got it. Okay, so we've got 8 square root 3, and we've also got 24. So we've got 8 squared 3 and 24. Now the Pythagorean theorem states a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. In this case, we already have a and b, so we don't have to worry about that. So now we just have to worry about c. To figure that out, you square both of these numbers. So I say 24 squared added to 8 square root 3 squared. In this case, I would like to show you the 8 square root 3 squared separately, but I'll write it here for your sake. So, 24 squared, as you should already know, is 576. You must add this to 8 square root 3 squared. But you are not only squaring this, you're not only squaring the square root, but you're also squaring the number here. Because remember, 8 square root 3, anything squared is always multiplied by itself. So essentially what you're doing is this. So basically you're just multiplying 8 by 8, which is 64. You're multiplying square root 3 by square root 3, which is just 3. So you just multiply that by 3. Now this equals to c squared. By now you should have figured out what 64 times 3 is. It is 192. And if you add that to 576, that should equal c squared. Now this equals to c squared. And c is equal to 768 with the square root. Now if you remember from the past, we had RC equal to 16 square root 3, correct? So if you were to get a calculator and convert this into a decimal, C would equal to, give me 1 second, let me pull up a calculator. I've got a calculator right here, and all I'll do is 16 square root, 3 square root times 16. See, look, this number, 27.71. Now, we're going to remember that number over here. It's going to be right here. Okay? And now, we're going to do square root of 768 on the calculator. As you can see, square root of 768 is also 27.71. Therefore, you could have solved it from either way. Thank you, and please look at my next video about 45, 45, 90 degrees triangles. Thank you.